What is going on, you guys? We are back at it again with the second part of our lesson. This time we're going to be talking about cones and pyramids. It's going to be a wild, wild ride. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so here's going to be our first example. We have a cone here. Let me tell you the formula for these cones. They should be on that worksheet. Again, if you aren't on that worksheet right now, you should go ahead and get it out because I'm going to do those odd examples for you. So here's the formula for the lateral surface area is going to be something interesting. It's going to be pi times r times L. All right, so L is going to be this length. It's going to be the slant height of the cone. This would be our normal height from the radius to the top of the cone. This would be our H, but our L is going to be this slant length. And then obviously this is our radius. And the total area, the total surface area is going to be our lateral area and going to be plus the area of our base. So we only have one base, so we only need to add one of them. Let's go ahead and do example number 15 in your notes or on your worksheet or whatnot. So the radius is going to be 13. Our slant length or slant height is going to be 30. So our lateral area is going to be pi times r, 13, times L. So we have 390 pi units squared as our lateral surface area. Now we just have to find the area of our base, so that's going to be pi r squared. We got a circle. So this is going to be equal to pi times 13 squared, which is 169 pi units squared. So to find our total surface area, so that's what S stands for, we're just going to add these two. So we're going to add 390 pi plus 169 pi. That is going to be, let's see, 9 on the units. We got 5. 9 plus 6 is 15. So we carry the 1. We get 3 plus 1 is 5. So 559 pi units squared. All right, let's go ahead and go on to the next example. We got a pyramid here. So how are we going to do a pyramid? I'm just going to do example number 7 for you. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Let's go ahead and find that perimeter. That's what it's first asking us for. So this is going to be the perimeter of our base. Right now I have a pentagonal pyramid because all right, here's our next example. It's going to be a pyramid. So there's a couple of formula for this. So let's just go ahead and list them out. The lateral is going to be 1/2 times our perimeter times our slant length. So in red, this is going to be our slant height. Let's see what else we got here. So, oh yeah, our total surface area is going to be our lateral area plus the base. So let's go ahead and find this. So let's go ahead and find our perimeter. We got a side length of 13. So we have 13, and it's a pentagon, so it's times 5. So we got 65 for our perimeter. Our slant length is 21.9. That's given to us. So that means our lateral area, 1/2 times P, which is 65, times 21.9, which is our slant height. So let's get our calculator out. And we had, sorry, I don't remember. We got 65 times 21.9. And that divided by 2. So we're left with 711.75. So 711.75 units squared. All right. So now we're going to have to find the area of our base. And we're going to use our formula 1/2 AP. So A is going to be 8.9. That's given to us. We have our P, which is 65. So 1/2 times 8.9 times 65. So let's go ahead and figure this out in our calculator. So we have 8.9 times 65, and then that divided by 2. So this is going to give us 289.25. So our total surface area is just going to be our lateral plus our base. So let's go ahead and add these. We have 289.25, and we're going to add 711.75. So we're left with 1,001 units squared. And that's going to be it for pyramids. And lastly, we have one more example. So here we got a sphere. So the formula to find the surface area of a sphere is 4 pi r squared, which is pretty interesting. And honestly, there's something really fun that we could do with this if we were at school. There's also a really good video by a math YouTuber, 3 Blue 1 Brown. Go check him out. Super awesome guy. About this formula, and it's honestly really cool. So what we have to do is just plug our radius into this formula for our purposes. So right now we're given that our diameter is 4, so our radius is going to be half of that. It's going to be 2. So we have 4 pi and then 2 squared using our formula. So this is going to be 2 squared is 4, so that 4 times 4 is 16 pi. So then we get units squared. So that is going to be our surface area. And I think this one is also on your worksheet. I forgot what number it is, but it'll be fine. All right, and that's going to be it for this video. So I hope y'all have a lovely week. Be safe, and I will see you next week.